With everything that's going on in the world, people are looking for solace and comfort. It being Valentine's Day this month, that makes romance particularly dicey. Can you identify? Hi, my name's Morgan. I'm an intuitive holistic psychologist and coach, and I help intersectional sensitive people and empaths live an intention-filled, empowered life. Each month, I don't hold my free quarterly event, Ask a Therapist. I answer a question from my email subscribers. Stay tuned to hear this month's question. Okay, so without further ado, for February, the question is, everyone around me seems to be finding their person. Why not me? What can I do to maximize my chances? I feel so alone. When am I going to meet my person? This is a question I actually hear fairly often. I don't know if it's because of the DC metro area and there's lots of professionals and people are busy, so dating in this area looks a little bit different. But this is definitely a question that I get because relationships and romance are a natural byproduct to things happen to me in childhood. There's 3 steps, generally speaking, to maximize chances. The first step is the inner work. We want to do the healing work. We want to qualify ourselves to step 2, learn the skills of dating that I'll talk about in a bit. And so the inner work for relationships, we need to be looking at past trauma, how we were parented, and any other internalized beliefs that we have that inform our attachment style or how we bond with another human being. Generally speaking, there are 4 different attachment styles. There's avoidant, being scared of vulnerability. There's anxious, the anxious attachment type, feeling afraid of rejection. There's a mix. You can be anxious avoidant, you can be afraid of rejection and vulnerability, or we can have secure attachment. And again, those are informed by how we're parented, and then also the societal norms that we're ingesting, telling us often that we can't be who we really are. We wanted to form a relationship with our inner divinity, with our core selves, our higher selves. Through that mechanism, we're able to tap into unconditional love. From that place, we can rework and rewire our attachment style and how we bond through bonding with ourselves first. How we bond with other people is a reflection of how we have been bonded with ourselves and our higher self. We want to do identity development. So a lot of us intersectional sensitive people, CPTSD survivors, all need to do identity development because, again, oftentimes we're pleasing, trying to make other people happy, whether we're trying to make other people happy to manage our own emotions, or we were just learned it's not safe to be who we are out in the world. But the third aspect, which kind of correlates with identity development, is we're going to have to do some exploration about what is our sexuality. We want to understand more about ourselves, about our gender expression, our gender identity. For those of us in the LGBTQIA+ community, exploring safely is an important part of our identity, and it is absolutely going to be a qualifier for inner work and the healing work. But even if you're not in the rainbow community, if you had sexual trauma, sexual abuse happen to you, or perhaps you're a member of a group where sexual expression was inhibited, that's definitely going to be a part of identity expression too. So we want to have an idea of who we are, and we want to have a healthier attachment style, so then we're able to know what we want. And we're able to also set boundaries in a clear way and actually adhere to them, which is important when we're interacting with any kind of person, but particularly when romance and attraction is in the picture. Number 2 would be to learn the skills of dating. I would say that's where dating coaches come in. That's when you've got the raw material to go out there and to start to learn and try. For some of us, it's going to be an area of skill deficit. We're going to have to learn about dating, learn about who we're attracted to, how do we have healthy boundaries, what are some of the words in dating world mean, the person that you're attracted to, how do they move and function, how do you move and function, and how to filter people. We want to have practical know-how about how to find a healthy relationship. The skills of dating is a pretty big deal. Again, we're not taught how to date. A lot of us are taught about attraction through media and other means. For some people, it kind of helps them explore, but for most of us, we're ingesting what other people are saying about who we are. And so we want to find and identify how can we date in a healthy way? How can we relate to other people we're attracted to and interact with romance in a healthy way where we're maintaining integrity with ourselves? So that's number 2. Number 3 would be, it's all about that timing. This brings out who we are deep down inside. It's going to bring out who our higher self is. And based off of how we came down here to incarnate, we all want different things. If a relationship is something that we truly want. For some of us to be happy, it may be we need to get our physical health in check. It may be we need to have a steady income. We all are going to have different goals that come from our higher self that we need to be working on. And when we do those things, generally speaking, that sense of loneliness is going to abate a bit. Some of us need community, need other people around us. Maybe there's friends. Again, it's going to vary by person, but we want to be working on the list of things that we want to do before we're hopping into a relationship. And so for some people, there may not be that many things that need to happen before they're ready. For other people, it's quite a list. And so for some people, they find their person later in life, and that's okay too. So thinking about Valentine's Day, how romance and attraction and finding your person, it's different from what society says. Society says, I need you to look a certain way. I need you to have a certain body. I need you to say certain words. I need you to be going off of insecure attachment, anxious attachment. You know, the modeling that we hear in society is by and large unhealthy, and there's varying degrees of that. It may not be a healthy model of love, romance, attraction, and then it's finding healthy models according to your intersectionality. So if you feel like, hey, I'm not finding it, those are some solid reasons, but I want to let you know that I'm here for you and this community is here for you. If you need help along the way, you need help with that inner work, you need help with the skills of dating or anything like that, I'm more than happy to come and help you. Or even, like I said, if you want to know what is my higher self saying about what I want to get done before I get into a relationship, I can help you with that too. And again, me personally, I pull from astrology if that's something that you're comfortable with. And then I'm also, again, an intuitive empath. So I can sense and perceive and feel and listen to your different energy, which includes your core being, your core self. And we'll be able to figure out those things that you need to do to get you on that path of what you really want. I offer, especially for intersectional sensitive people, integrative holistic therapy with concierge service. It's a blend of case management, advocacy, like email, text support, in addition to intuitive feedback. So we can navigate systems while we're rewiring your subconscious mind that reflects your inner divinity. And then I also have intuitive healing sessions where I listen to you on multiple levels, mirror back your divine core energy, and answer any questions you have about healing. You can also join my newsletter subscribe list. You'll get a monthly letter in addition to an invitation to go to my free quarterly event, Ask a Therapist. Happy to answer your questions. If you have questions about romance, attraction, or relationships, not just monogamous relationships too, even if you have a different love style. And you also can check out my blog, and you also can check me out on Instagram. So here's to you. Here's to love that's found deep down inside yourself first, but it's certainly also found in the world, even in these challenging times. Thinking about you and wishing you the best.